My bun is not so fun today. We gonna roll with it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my monthly favorites, and I know I am super late, but better late than never. I have been away because due to traveling, work, a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, so I'm so sorry, but I'm back. I did film a tutorial on this look. I actually just came back from my sister's birthday party, so my makeup's looking kind of, just excuse me. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this video. First off, I wanted to go ahead and talk about an issue which some of you already may know, but it has to do with my 5K giveaway. I did announce 2 winners, and what happened was I announced the first winner, gave them 72 hours to claim their prize. I went ahead and I posted it through my Instagram, my Twitter, and I even posted it onto the comment section of the 5K giveaway. And the first winner never claimed their prize. And then I decided to go ahead and do a second winner for the YouTube giveaway. And the second winner never claimed their prize. I did have a situation where some people, or basically I was, how do I say this in the nicest way? Because now I'm like pretty much, ooh, I love that there was something on my lip the whole time. This is just really awkward for me, so I'm going to try to say this the best way possible. Out of the 5K giveaway, I had a situation where I was definitely confronted, and I was told that my giveaway was fake, it wasn't real, and a whole bunch of stuff like that, that I never announced the first winner or so forth. I am doing this out of the kindness of my heart because I wanted to give back to you guys. I don't have to do this giveaway. I spent my own money to basically do this giveaway for you guys. I don't have to do that, but I want to do that. So I just feel like if I'm going to be doing this, I don't want to keep going through issues where I'm going to be having people being angry because they didn't win. It's a giveaway. It's a 50-50 chance you're going to win. That's just the name of the game. So the fact that people were kind of being sore losers, or what you may say, I mean, I don't know the nicest way or a certain way of saying it, but I just had a really big issue with people telling me that I was a liar or whatever, whatnot, and that's not the situation. If I'm going to be doing a giveaway, just make sure that you're keeping updated on all my social media. I post everything there, and you know, I give you a certain amount of time to claim their prize, because it's not fair if that person never claims their prize and there's someone who really wants to win. I will be doing definitely more giveaways in the future, and I will do my best to do them a lot better. This is my first giveaway. I thought I handled it as appropriately as I possibly could, and I guess you can't please everyone. So I know this may sound confusing, but the people that do follow me on Instagram know exactly what I'm talking about. So those 2 people didn't claim their prize, so I am doing an Instagram giveaway because those are the people that have been really keeping updated with me, and I wanted to thank you and thank everyone for being patient, and I love you guys. I love your support. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on into some lovely favorites of mine. So let's go ahead and get this video started. So for my first favorites of last month, for April favorites, definitely by far is going to be you guys. I have to definitely put that out there. I can't express enough how much love and support you guys give to me. And like I said, I don't have like hella subscribers or nothing like that, but the ones that I do have, you guys just show so much love, and you guys are so genuine, and I mean, I'm at a loss for words. I can't say enough how much I appreciate you guys and how much I love you guys. You guys are just so amazing, and from the old subscribers to the new subscribers, you guys have been just showing me so much love. So I just want to let you guys know that I do appreciate you guys, and I wish I could come up with this amazing speech how you guys are, but I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. You guys are just amazing, and you guys have been showing me so much love, and I really appreciate you guys. So thank you for all that you do and sticking by me. That's definitely going to be my first favorite and forever my favorites is definitely going to be you guys. So now moving into beauty favorites, I'm gonna have some beauty favorites and some random favorites moving on to this month, and I'm so sorry that this video might sound all over the place, but baby girl just got back, and so I definitely want to whip this out for you guys. Alright, so for my first favorites are actually going to be some brushes. I don't usually do this, but I decided that I wanted to actually tell you guys some of my favorite brushes for this last month, because I have been trying some new brushes and some of my old brushes that I just think if you guys have never tried them, it would be good for you guys to know about them and maybe give them a try for the future. So I actually have a few different brushes here, and some of the brushes that I've like literally been in love with and been using every day are some of my Sonia Kashuk brushes. This one came out from her limited edition. It was I think it came out last month or the month before, but these brushes are super soft. I really like this one in particular because it's just really nice to apply on any type of powder. If you want to apply on very softly some blush or even some highlight, this is like perfect. And I mean, it's pink, hello, it's super cute. It's just so soft. I mean, it's just soft. It doesn't have that weird smell that I told you guys from before where it smells like a toy doll's hair or something. I don't know, it's just really weird. I thought I was the only one, but other people definitely knew what I was talking about. So this is one of my favorite brushes, and this one came out with the pink set which had all the pink bristles. My next favorite one, surprisingly, because I told you guys the one that had like the 6-piece set, which was I believe $24.99. I never returned it because one, I hate returning things. Like I don't really like returning things, but it's actually this brush. It has a white handled, a gold little tip right here. It's super cute, and it has a little blue hairs at the end. So if you look at this, it's a little bit more slanted, and I have been actually using this to apply on my foundation, and it applies it on so freaking smoothly and like perfect. I just love this. It's like it fits in all the areas perfectly. At first when I saw it, I'm like, oh, this would be amazing to contour with, but this applies foundation like perfectly. So I totally take back what I said about that brush set. It actually works really good. Not all the brushes are super soft like the pink one, but this one works perfectly to apply on any foundation. So that's my second favorite. And then from both sets, I actually really love the blending brushes. The one's purple and one's pink. The pink one here is a little bit more fluffy, so this is like perfect to apply on any transition shades, but it's also dense enough to put it right into the fold of the crease if you want to carve out anything. And then this one is also perfect to carve out anything in the crease as well. I really love these brushes, and I think I also used them on the tutorial that I did for this look, so you'll actually see them in action. So those are my two favorite blending brushes that are new that I have been using recently. And some other brushes I wanted to shout out were some Sigma brushes for sure. This one, I use it every single tutorial, and this is the Sigma E40 blending brush. It's super fluffy, and I've had this for so long, and it just applies everything so perfectly. It's super soft. I think it ranges like about $16. I'll leave the link down below. I'm actually affiliated with Sigma. I don't know if the coupon code is updated, but this is like, it beats out MAC brushes by far. It's like my favorite blending brushes. This does no wrong. It blends out your eyeshadows perfectly. I don't necessarily like this to use it right into the fold of the crease because I don't think the tip is pointy enough to carve it out. But if you want like a very airbrush blended out eyeshadow, this is like perfect to use, especially for your transitioning. It does everything for you. If I could literally stick with one brush to use for all my eyeshadow, it would be this alone, because you can decide of it to pack on any color. If you needed to put it on your lid, if you had to use it right into the fold of your crease, it's perfection. So this is definitely going to be like a favorite, a staple. It is like the perfect blending brush, and it just does no wrong. So love that as well. And then my next favorite is going to be the Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. This one has more of a pointed tip right here. This is perfect to kind of fit in wherever you want to lay down any translucent powder to seal in your concealer, or if you want to put it right here to carve out any type of contour or even to highlight. And it just fits in every perfect place. So this is something that I use all the time. You guys see this on all my videos, and like I said, I will link all of the brushes down below if you guys want to know what brushes they are. Seriously? This bun? It's just, It's not happening today. All right, so my next favorite beauty product for the month of April is something that I wasn't able to use for the whole month, but I was able to use it for half of the month. And I did do a tutorial with this palette, and I've talked to you guys about it before, got my hands on it, was able to use it, and I am super, super in love with it. And it is no other but the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. This palette is seriously like perfection. I cannot even explain. First of all, the packaging is like super, super cute. I just love it. It has like the gold outlining here. The only thing that I would say is that you have to be careful because it's pretty easy to get dirty, but other than that, I mean, you gotta make sure you just keep it nice and clean. It has a really, really cute mirror. Sorry for the fingerprints here. And then the colors here are like perfect. If I can use this palette just to like freelance and just carry another palette for other colors, it would definitely be this. It has a perfect transitioning shades here, this beautiful red tone brown. The black here is super, super ultra black, so it's very, very pigmented. They blend out super effortlessly. It's just perfection. I can't even say enough about this palette. If you don't have it and you've been contemplating on getting it, or you've been actually looking into getting a palette, I would definitely recommend this. It's a perfect everyday palette. It's just something that you can use, like you'll end up using everything on here, and that's what I love about it. Sometimes when you buy palettes, like you have your colors that you're super drawn to and some colors you don't use. Like this palette, you will end up using everything. I really like these shades right here, especially because you can use them for brows, or you can mix them up if you need to. Great highlighting shades, transitioning shades, smoked out shades. It's perfect. So I would definitely recommend the Kat Von D palette. Like I said, if you're looking for one, and I think I'll try to do more tutorials on this palette as well, but definitely loving this, and I would totally recommend this to you guys as well. All right, so my next favorite for the month is going to be two highlights that I have been using a lot lately. One is going to be the Bobbi Brown. This one is the Nectar palette, and I used this a lot last summer, and I decided to pull it out again. What I really love about this palette compared to a lot of different other highlighters is that this one has a more pinky tone, which I like. I'm not super into like opal, I guess, just because, there we go, just because more of the champagne tones tend to look more ashy on my skin tone in a sense. I don't know if that makes sense. So I like something that has more of a golden undertone or more of a peachy undertone. That's just my preference, and this one's perfect. I heard a lot of people also talking about apricot, I think, but I don't know if that's limited edition, but I've been loving Nectar, so this is also an alternative, and I believe this is also permanent from Bobbi Brown as well. If you haven't tried their shimmer bricks, girl, get your hands on them. They're a little bit pricey, but totally worth it, and they just apply so softly and effortlessly, so it doesn't over apply any highlight. It's just the perfect amount. My next favorite highlighter, this is definitely going to be more into a gold highlighter, and this one is super inexpensive, but I actually have it on my nose, and I don't know if you guys can tell, on the highlights of my cheekbones. I decided to actually add this on over on top of Nectar, but I've been using this a lot for last month. And this one is actually a Love and Beauty Forever 21 Shimmer Baked Highlighter. I actually got this last year. It's so funny. This thing is like $4. Let's do a close-up. It's super pretty. I mean, the packaging is like perfect. It's nice and gold, and it has more of this golden highlight to it, and I think this is like $4.80. I don't even know if they carry this anymore. They might have it into their makeup section, but girl, the highlight though is real. For less than $5, I'm just saying, $5 make you holla. I'll go ahead and swatch a little bit onto the back of my hand so you guys can see what it does. And then what I like about this too is that it is a little bit powdery, but if you want to wet this a little bit, you totally can as well. I don't know if you guys can see there. But it's just like a soft golden highlight. You guys can see, it's just perfect. So really, really loving this highlight. It's super inexpensive, less than $5. If they carry this, I will try to find it. I don't think they have this anymore, but this one's called the All Over Shimmer, I can't even pronounce that part out, highlighting thing. It's a baked highlighter. So this is amazing. It's just a hidden gem, and I love it. Okay, so this one It's also somewhat new and I've been using it recently, and it's actually the Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive. I found this in a Dwayne Reed. We don't have that in California, in New York. And I was so upset because I got to New York and I'm like, damn it, I freaking love my eyelash glue. I was so pissed. So I was like, we have to go to a freaking Rite Aid, a CVS or something before we go home, because baby girl needs to put her lashes on if she's going out, because this is not going to work otherwise. And I couldn't find a dual adhesive glue, so I ended up finding this Revlon Precision. I've heard about it before. I haven't heard about it lately, but I've heard about it in the past. I was like, let's go ahead and give it a go. And this stuff is freaking amazing. I don't remember how much it costs though. It has to be less than $5, but it also has a little brush tip as well, which I absolutely love. And my lashes didn't irritate me. They didn't, you know, lift at all, and they stayed on all night. I shouldn't say this, but I fell asleep in my makeup and I fell asleep in my lashes, and my lashes were still on in the morning. Don't ever do that. Like, don't do that. But it was fight night. Manny and Pacquiao put this on. I fell asleep in them and this stayed on all night. So I would definitely recommend the Revlon Lash Adhesive. This stuff, girl, is no joke. Definitely loving that. Also for the month of April. The next thing that I've been loving, I actually have on my lips and I've used for a few times. I'm trying to not use the same things when it comes to my lips all the time. I know it's very repetitive. I don't really switch up my lip color, but let's keep it real. Every day when you're stuck on a lipstick color or lipstick tone, that's what you tend to go for. And I've been using a lot of the ColourPop lippy sticks. They're just so perfect. They last a long time. They're super moisturizing on the lips and they're ultra pigmented, and they're $5. I mean, you can't go wrong for $5. It's almost to the point where I don't even want to search for like other brands when it comes to lipsticks. I rather kind of just stick with ColourPop, because I know that I'm getting a bang for my buck, but I'm also getting more than a bang for my buck because it's going to give me everything that I want and more. This is a color called Wifey, and this is a satin finish, and the packaging is super cute for one. I'll go ahead and swatch it here so you guys will see. But I mean, look at that. That's just super freaking pigmented. It's like this ultra lavenderish pink, and it's perfect for the summertime. And it's just crazy. It's crazy how pigmented they are, and they're only $5. Girl, ColourPop, let me tell you, go on and get yourself. If they had it like a freestanding store, or like they sold it at Sephora or something, that would be so, well actually no, don't sell at Sephora, because Sephora is definitely going to jump up the prices. But if they sold it anywhere in store, I would totally freaking go crazy and buy them. I think any of you guys would. So definitely loving ColourPop. Their eyeshadows are amazing. Everything that they sell is just so freaking amazing. So 2 thumbs up for ColourPop. And then my last beauty favorite is going to be my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 240, and this is in the color called Golden Beige. You guys know that I love using the dewy and smooth liquid foundation, but I actually really love the powder foundation as well. Always keep this in my purse to touch it up. It's super nice. Okay, obviously it's super nice, but it applies on very, very, very nicely. Keeps you nice and matte, so if you start getting oily, it's just the right amount of powder. It's not super pigmented, like it's not going to give you a full coverage, but it's just a very nice pressed powder. So if you want to lay it on top of foundation, this is definitely going to give you a very nice finish. And it's nice for a drugstore powder. Like, I don't know, I think when it comes to buying powders, I rather just stick with drugstore, unless I'm like honestly gonna use MAC, but I'd rather stick with drugstore because they work just as well as buying a high-end powder. But I have definitely been loving the Maybelline Fit Me powder as well. And I just wanted to mention some things that were not beauty related. So, okay. 2 things that are not beauty related. One is going to be this olive oil, and this is pure and natural olive oil from De La Cruz. You can actually find this at Target. So this is pure olive oil. The reason that I love this, and you can actually find this at Target, is because if you guys don't know, I actually have very severe psoriasis on my scalp, and I actually have it very severe on my arms. So when I get a breakout with psoriasis, I actually have to put it onto the edges of my hairline, so it will go ahead and kind of treat it. I like to use more organic products or pure products that don't carry sulfate, any extra chemicals or anything like that, but this has definitely helped me so much. I cannot even explain. If you guys have psoriasis, the pure olive oil works really good. I know there's a lot of other treatments that are out there as well, but I've been honestly using like baby shampoo because it doesn't irritate my scalp, and I have been using this. I've tried tea gel, I've tried so many things over the counter. It's one of those things that it works like on my scalp like maybe 2 or 3 times, and then after that it's like I'm spending the money for something and it's only gonna work a couple of times and then I have to try something new. This is something that's always worked for me, so if you guys have like eczema or any type of skin irritation or psoriasis, I totally recommend this. I think this bottle was like probably no more than $3 or $4, and I found it at Target, and it's just totally been helping my psoriasis. They say breast milk works, but ain't nobody around here that got breast milk to help me out, you know what I'm saying? So my favorite, I wanted to shout this out. This is actually a book that was given to me a couple of years ago for my birthday, and this is a book from Sarah Young, and it's called Devotions for Every Day of the Year, Jesus Calling. If you guys aren't religious, you guys probably want to watch this or anything like that, but I absolutely love this book. I will do a close-up so you guys can see as well. There you go. So this is what the book looks like. I really love this book. I actually read this every day. What I love about it is that you actually read a page every day. So it actually has the date here. I don't know if you guys can tell. There you go. Okay, so it actually has a date here. It has this little string here that you can actually use to keep tabs of where you're at. And then here you're able to read about a good paragraph or two, and it will have a scripture in here, and it's kind of just like a really good message to get your day started. So I posted this on my Instagram, and actually a lot of people have this book, which I was pleasantly surprised, but I really love this book. And if you guys want something that you can kind of read on a day-to-day basis, and you're religious and you want to keep your relationship with the man above, I would definitely recommend this. I absolutely love this book, and I had to shout it out because this is something that I read every single day. And I was looking at it and I'm like, I'm just gonna put this in my favorites because this is something that I literally religiously read every single day. So absolutely love this. And then my last non-beauty favorite is going to, well, I guess it kind of could be a beauty favorite, but my last non-beauty favorite is going to be the Escada Turquoise Summer Fragrance. Like you guys know that I travel a lot, so I can't really be carrying the big bottles, and on top of that I don't like to use the same fragrance all the time, but I love this fragrance, this perfume. It's just, it lasts a long time, and it's like fresh but fruity. It's like the perfect summer fragrance. Which is funny about this perfume specifically is that I was actually supposed to get the Joyful one, and I accidentally ordered this one, and I tried it and I was like, I kind of like this too. So I ended up keeping this one. Still got the Joyful one, which I absolutely love. So that, I guess you can put it, just Escada fragrances, they just smell nice, sweet, fresh, and they're very summery. It's not something that I would wear through the winter or all year round, but these are like the perfect summer scents. So definitely loving that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Those are my April favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. Please remember to comment down below. I love speaking to you guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed. And if you're new to my channel, please click down there, I think it's down there, and subscribe to my channel. I don't think I have anything else to say, but I will see you guys next time in another video. Bye.